All right, we're going to welcome you back to the Principals Podcast. As you can see on my side of the window, we have our senior executive officers here. This is our annual closing out of the school year podcast, where we talk to our senior class and ultimately talk about the last year together, the last 12 years plus, and close out the year. So joining me is Mr. Hyam. What's up?
Yo, yo, yo.
There it is. He hasn't done that in months. And Mrs. Bondi, how are you?
Hi, guys.
So earlier on, we had Mr. Bandera, but we removed him from this podcast.
He got the boot. Poor Bandera.
Moved to the podcast. So today you were planning more baccalaureate stuff. Got that all dialed in for the most part?
Yeah, it's going to be great. We're going to have people sharing memories. We're going to have people singing songs and the choir and scripture, poems.
And they're obviously the baccalaureate is something that has been going on since my sister's years in the 80s, and it is at Chardon Methodist Church. The time is 7 o'clock. Not a lot of public schools do this. It's kind of more of the sentimental, spiritual side of commencement. The next day you have commencement practice on the 28th. No, the 27th, earlier in the morning, you have practice.
Yeah.
You have your senior picnic, which all the great moms are putting together. Great prizes. And then you have baccalaureate. And the next day at Chardon Memorial Field is commencement on the turf. So let's talk about this year. You've had a full year in school, and you were able to, let's say, 85% capacity of the experiences. What has been the most memorable part for you guys?
I'll start off on one thing. Like whenever I was in like freshman and sophomore year, we got to see like the volleyball, and then we finally got to see that again. So I just feel like seeing the things come back that we used to see and we couldn't see for a while, but now like they're back. It's kind of nice to see everything and everyone being able to go to like and see that together.
That was awesome. It really, kids have like 8th graders, 9th graders. They were like, that was so much fun. Can we do that again?
And we raised so much money and so much canned goods. It was good too.
Wasn't it like 412?
Yeah,
Something like that.
like a couple $100 too. There's something like that. Yeah.
What other things are quite memorable for you this year?
It was nice going back to the football games, just having like that spirit and, teamwork with everyone in our grade. It was really nice. We finally got the front row on the fence.
Yeah,
So.
back-to-back champions. That was phenomenal. And this year, you fully could experience it. A lot of kids kind of snuck into games, limited participation to go to games in 2020. But this year, you were able to go, and it was really amazing. Josie, you were in the band again for the 17th year in a row. You have organized a lot of different band things this year that were not like really adult scheduled. It was student scheduled. It was you scheduling them.
Yeah. Being drumline section leader and then band council president, that was kind of like my job, was to make sure that we could go to every function, like basketball games, the powder puff game, that was all super fun. I think that's definitely one thing that I'm really thankful for in like my high school time, is that kind of stuff. But tagging along also with the question you asked earlier, I think one of the coolest things is we're the last grade that came in as 9th graders. So every year under us will have come in as 8th graders. So it's kind of been cool to see how the high school morphed into an even bigger zoo to hold all these people. And it's been cool to see how like we've incorporated everyone in the community, not just 9 to 12, but 8th graders in the middle school as well. And we just had the 7th grade tours. So that was really cool. So I think that's one thing I've loved.
That's awesome. Do you have a memory? I mean, you did Model UN this year. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that was fun. This year I tried some new things. Model UN, the play, the musical, that was really nice. And since Mamma Mia got canceled and there was so I finally got to get involved, which was super fun. So yeah.
So Mrs. Bondi, I know you have to run like immediately. So you have any questions?
Just, you're kind of already went over them. The things you're looking forward to, the things you appreciated about the year. What's one thing that you will miss next year when you're not in this building every single day? One thing.
Oh, I know. I'm going to miss I'm gonna miss like driving to the parking lot every day and then just seeing all my friends, and I like get super excited, like, oh, there's my one friend, and then I like walk into school. I'll miss that. That's fun.
I like that. Your
Oh,
arrival.
Someone likes our parking lot.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
notice. Someone likes our parking lot.
I'm gonna miss the phenomenal staff here. I know that's like the cliche response, but I feel like Chardon's got a good ratio of like really good teachers to students. You know, there's some bad apples, but you know, even the bad apples are there for us. Like at the end of the day, it's a great community of teachers, and
Are you
you're all
talking
here
about
for
Chaim
us.
again?
No, I would never.
That's what I was thinking. I thought it was me.
I would say my biggest thing I'm gonna miss is like having my complaints actually addressed. You know, at Ohio State, my complaints probably won't be addressed as much as us if I'm here. So
You're not going to have a Tuesday morning meeting with the dean of students there?
no, probably not.
You probably could if you're
Yeah, I
a
was gonna
student.
say
government.
yeah, you probably could.
That was a lot of fun.
How VIP did you feel this year, Sebastian?
Pretty VIP. I mean, it's not like I was like above everyone else, but I feel like I got to ask the questions first.
Yeah,
He was really good at delegating the information. He
really
was.
good at communicating it all. Yeah.
All of you were awesome this year.
Yes.
Phenomenal. Except for Josie.
Yeah.
He was extraordinary.
No,
She was
Josie
here
was
from 30 in the
phenomenal.
morning till 6:30 at night every single day.
Maggie, what are you gonna miss?
Kind of just going on what Morgan said, like our friends. I mean, we've grown up with these people since we were in kindergarten, and just not being able to see them every day. So
Yeah. Those are all great answers. So enjoy those little things in these next couple of days, right? Really take the time to enjoy them. And then as you guys move forward, you know, keep those memories and come back and visit.
Mr. Hyam, you have your Chardon High School daughter in this room. Any questions for this group?
Yeah, I do. I have a little would you rather,
Oh,
you know, because you are the senior. So we got to change it up. So would you rather have a rewind button to your high school career or a pause button right now?
I feel like personally, I'd like a little rewind. There'd be some things I'd go back and maybe change a little bit, or try to like do some different things, or maybe not do as much and try and manage myself a little bit better.
I think mine would be a pause. I think I've worked, you know, throughout the year like pretty hard, and I've made like more friends and stuff like that. But I'm not quite like ready to move on.
I think I'm kind of just going with the flow. I don't need to pause or rewind. I feel like COVID did that for us, and I'm done with that. So as sad as it is to leave this place and as like stuck as I am, I'm ready to leave and like say goodbye. Not really. I'm gonna cry. I promise it's coming. But I don't need the buttons. I'm just rolling with it, rolling with the tide.
Yeah, I'm with Josie. I was thinking neither. But nothing, like I've had such a good high school experience, but I'm excited to move forward in life.
So as you move forward in life, do you want to win the lottery or live twice as long?
I would probably live twice as long.
Same.
I think the experiences, obviously, you would be able to have more experiences and
More fun.
yeah.
Yeah, I like
More
money.
opportunities.
So I'm gonna go with the lottery option. Plus, like my friends will pass too, and I don't want to like outlive my friends. That's a sad way to go. So I'm gonna take the money. As terrible as that sounds.
It depends. Would I be like old or young?
Would you say how much
Well-
money would you win in the lottery?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, look at them.
It's
Now
like a
you're
mega
asking me
million.
questions.
Oh my
That's not
God.
how it works.
Just close the year with math again.
No, we're not going there.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Would
God.
you rather meet George Washington or Joe Biden?
Well, I don't feel like anyone would believe me if I said I met George Washington. So I'm going with Joe Biden because that's like I feel like going around saying I talked to George Washington might take me places I don't
If
want to
you
go.
lived twice as long. You could have.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Rewind.
Yeah.
Hypothetically speaking, here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, besides my shirt, Because it's Joe
Look at
Biden.
you.
Yeah.
You are one
I
of
gotta
those
say
Washington.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that'd just be too exciting for me.
I would say Joe Biden too, just kind of get a perspective on like how things are going right now.
Mhm.
Like it's more of a curtain. Like it would help me currently better.
Okay, so there's a lot on your minds right now, and you're worried about what I'm going to ask. So would you rather always have to say what's on your mind or never speak again?
Always say what's on my mind.
I already do that,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I don't gotta worry.
Yes, you do.
I agree.
Yeah, I'd rather say what's on my mind, even though it might not be the best sometimes. But
So there's a lot going on in the world right now. So would you rather stop the war or solve world hunger?
Well,
You guys are seniors. I got to give you tough ones.
I
here. Come
would
on.
say,
I would probably solve world hunger.
like
Yeah.
forever.
Forever.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean that would save more people. Now.
Like all wars, or like Ukraine and Russia, like one specific
Yeah.
war.
You gotta go more detail.
Like,
I think he said the war, so
Yeah.
Ukraine.
okay, well,
Oh, help me, please.
I'm gonna go with world hunger.
Mm-hmm.
you can go with world hunger also.
Now, you guys are all going to be very successful as you leave here. So, would you rather have a cook or a maid for the rest of your life?
Cook. I love when people cook food for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
say
so
cook.
easy.
I burn everything.
I like cooking, so I would rather have a maid.
I'd rather have a cook because I like doing like my cleaning and stuff myself. I feel like I like organizing things. So
Okay. So, I got a few more. Would you rather be an Olympic gold medalist or a Nobel Peace Prize winner?
Nobel Peace
Nobel.
Prize.
I agree, yeah.
That's just
Peace
too
Prize.
cool.
There's no surprise there, is there, Murray? We have Nobel people here.
Yeah.
All right, the last one. Last one, and then I'll turn it over to Murray. Would you rather be too busy or just bored?
Too busy.
I am too busy. So busy.
Yeah. It's fun.
definitely
Stressful, but
Yeah.
fun.
too busy. Yeah.
Just a little would you rather with our wonderful seniors.
Very good. Well, let's do this. I know you've done things with Mrs. Monaco in regards to this, talking to your future self type of things. But what advice would you give to the future seniors moving forward?
Mine would be to take all the opportunities given to you, and just work hard. I know, obviously, like I've had some senioritis and stuff like that, but in the end, you want to go out strong and you want to have a really nice year.
I feel like slowing down and then like enjoying everything your last year and not like I feel like right now we have like everything that's like all the good stuff's at the end and it's kind of like be like a little bit nicer to just spread it out throughout the year and kind of like take the time to enjoy it all instead of like cramming in all the fun stuff and
Yeah, I'd say spend as much time with your friends as you can because you might leave them in college for like months on end and you'll be sad. So just spend lots of time with them.
Don't take a lot of AP classes. It hurts. Don't recommend. I took 4. Took AP French today.
Your senior year?
Yeah.
Yeah, taking many. I got you there. Because 4 AP courses over the course of your high school career is not too bad.
No, but 4 in 1 year.
4 in
is-
1 year, your senior year, yeah, that's difficult. All AP tests are done though today, right?
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yay.
All testing should be done. I'm sure everyone in this room would love to fast forward through next Thursday and then push pause,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have to worry about all that stuff. All right, we're getting to this point where we do a lot together, and I appreciate all the great work that you've done, but I would love you to give some shout outs. People you want to shout out. Tonight's senior awards, so you can shout out, some of your classmates, moms, dads, all of that. Anyone you want to give a shout out to today?
I'm gonna give a shout out to like the other seniors, the members at large that have put in a lot of work. They may not like be shown as much, but like they do put in a lot of work. And even like sometimes we'll just ask them for advice. Be like, hey, how's this Spirit Week sound? And they just like help us out, like kind of like the other background type of deal. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just want to say I guess, shout out to all the people who have supported me. So I guess it's just like my mom, my dad, and my sisters, and my friends, and all of the awesome teachers that just show so much support and just get you through the day.
Yeah, like Morgan said, like shout out to all the teachers. They've obviously supported me through my whole high school career, and they've gotten me to the place where I am today.
I'm gonna shout out Miss Lickler. She's the band director here at Chardon, and I feel like my time in band has really shaped me as a person. And she's gone out of her way to like make it a great experience for not just me, but for like everyone in band. And it makes it a club where everyone can get to know each other, and it's a family. And I just wanted to reach out and say thank you to her for just the amazing work and experiences she's given me that I can take with me to college. So thank you.
That's awesome. Chaim, do you have anyone you want to give a shout out to besides Mrs. Sprinzel, who is amazing every single day?
She is. I have a question. Is this our last podcast?
This is the last podcast of the year. We're going to be moving into season 4 next
So
year.
with that, I'm going to shout out Amanda Bondi for what she's brought to the administrative team this year. If we're right, this was her last podcast with us. I'm sure we'll have her back in a cameo appearance in some ways, but shout out to Amanda Bondi and all the work she's done for our students this year.
Yeah, she is amazing, a rock star, and we'll certainly see her around. Give a shout out to all of the work that our secretaries in this office have been doing lately, including Mrs. Giddings. We've had some secretaries out and everyone's stepping up, and they are absolutely extraordinary. So that is my shout out today. And as we get to Senior Awards Night, we're going to be shouting out all of you and your friends and your families. And these are opportunities for many ceremonies coming up. So you guys are so appreciated. And the only thing I am grateful for within COVID is the opportunity to do things like this, where we never had the chance to do that. I mean, we'd have conversations and no one knew all the great things you're doing until it came through the podcast. And yes, we always make fun of the listeners, but we have a lot of usual suspects out there, and they love to listen and hear all the great things you're doing. So from the bottom of our heart, and this is something that, yes, we do say after 22 years of doing this plus, we love you guys. We love our students. We're going to miss you as a representation as a class. What I love seeing is all of the 4E responses coming through. And there are a lot of kids going off to colleges all over this country, but there are a lot of people getting right into work immediately. And you have some kids enlisting. So your world and your doors are just about to open. And we were going to certainly see you guys celebrate so many awesome activities in the next 2 weeks. And we're going to be close friends thereafter. So many blessings to you. Celebrate today, tonight, next week, and the weeks after. And let's make it great. Mr. Chaim, anything else?
That's all. Go Toppers.
Go Toppers. Thanks for joining us.